Greetings, people, and welcome to, well, a vlog, really, for the Game Garage channel. Basically, I haven't uploaded anything since November last year, and even then it was very minimal what I was able to upload. The reason why there have been no new uploads recently is because I'm still waiting on a very crucial part of recording equipment, which is still stuck in the States, has been there since December, and at this stage I have no idea when it's going to get to me. I've also gone and purchased a brand new television that doesn't have component cable out, so I'm unable to capture any game footage from my PlayStation 3. At this stage, I'm basically locked into what I can get my hands on through media connections, which, I'll be honest, isn't as much as I'd like, because when it comes to review time, the companies do prefer you to get your own footage captured by your own means, instead of using trailer footage and stuff like that, which will get flagged on YouTube and basically cause havoc for somebody doing a review such as myself. With that being the issue, at the moment my reviews are still in text form over at wildtalkradio.com. I recently posted a Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 review, and basically if you want to read that, again, wildtalkradio.com is your place to go. In terms of what I can do video-wise right now, I can still capture stuff off my PC. So, as much as I don't want to be the guy who's only been uploading Pokemon trading card game online pack opening videos, that's about the extent of what I can do right this second. So I do have a big bunch of packs sitting there. I think I've probably got over 100 packs sitting there with some very large lots over 2 or 3 series. I'm going to do videos on that and use that in the meantime just to sort of pad things out. Another thing I'm going to do is sort of one of these type of things, sort of a vlog style editorial covering thoughts on video games and just certain things that might get my goat every now and again, or something that, you know, I find interesting. My first one will be movie style games, and how one game can be pretty much panned and called horrible because it's got like forever and a day cutscenes, such as Metal Gear Solid 4, which I'll be using as the main comparison, versus the 2013 Game of the Year, The Last of Us, which is essentially a movie that you sometimes push buttons in. I have copies of both. I've got The Last of Us, I've got Metal Gear Solid 4, I've played them both. Basically, I will go through, take my thoughts and feelings on the idea of the movie style game, and how one game can be so universally panned for its review, for its movie style, whereas another one is so like risen above and held up to this insane degree. But more on that when I get around to the vlog. I've still got to script it, and I will be using gameplay videos. I will be trying to source someone out there who's done walkthrough videos with no commentary on both games, Metal Gear Solid 4 and The Last of Us. I'll be seeking permission. I will give credit where credit is due. I am not Anita Scarcesian, or however the hell you want to pronounce her last name. I will not steal footage and without giving credit to anybody, because frankly that's not how I work. I want to help promote other people as well as promote myself. As for the future of Game Garage, heading out from here, I'm looking at sort of turning it into, you know, going from doing just standard reviews to maybe adding in a few bits and pieces. I'm looking to maybe turn it into, say, a half-hour sort of nerd thing where, you know, I might do a mini editorial. I'll do comic book reviews. I'll do video game reviews. I'll do anime style stuff. You know, I'll just sort of hit bits and pieces here and there, just to see what works, what I can do. I was originally thinking about doing sort of like, for those of you who know my friend Omega from our Wrestle Talk Radio show over at wildtalkradio.com and his whole TJTV thing, I was thinking about doing that type of thing, but based solely on anime that I watched growing up, and I watched a lot as a kid. Doing pretty much his format. I've still got to talk it over with him and sort of see if I can get permission to use his style. His style being the whole, review the first episode thing while doing, you do the plot synopsis, and then you do review of the first episode and overall thoughts. He does a really good idea. It's basically the same thing that every other reviewer does, but his way of doing it works so well for things like cartoons and anime. So I want to go into the anime field. I'm thinking of calling it the Anime Asylum. For those of you out there who might already have the name, I do apologize. I'll do double research to make sure the name isn't taken too much on YouTube or something like that. But other than that, it might just be a little sub-show of the whole Games Garage concept. Basically, I want to turn this into a full thing that I can actually do. I've got very minimal skills on Adobe Premiere. I want to work on that. I want to be able to sort of work a bit more in that field, getting the video editing and stuff like that. I might actually take a course on it, who knows. Basically, my lighting in here is absolute crap, as I noticed. I'm just using natural light coming straight out a window. Usually I have my bedroom light on to get a bit better effect, but shit happens. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on in terms of what I'm doing for Games Garage. It isn't dead. I do plan on really getting into it. Like I said, I'm waiting on that one component from the States that's been sitting there since December. I'm praying I get it soon, so I can start capturing footage, hopefully both from my PS3 in high definition, and hopefully the same protocol works for the PS4, in which case, as I slowly migrate all my stuff over to the PS4, then I'll be able to do that. In terms of reviews, at this point, still text. There will be, hopefully, I'm expecting the new Ninja Gaiden game and Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero from Mindscape to be sent to me soon, so I can do a review for it. I've recently got in touch with Activision Blizzard here in Australia. I'm now on their PR list, so hopefully that results in review copies down the line. I've also been able to get a hold of Namco Bandai here in Australia, so I'm also on their PR list, so hopefully that means, again, more review copies start flowing my way, so I can have a better stream of this. I'm still trying to get in touch with like Ubisoft Australia and other places like that to try and really build this whole connection. Basically, over the next 3 years, if I can use this whole thing to create something big and better, then I'm going to do so. And eventually, if I can start making money off it, I'm going to start making money off it. I'm going to be straight up with people's, much like Boogie 2988 does. I want to do streaming. I want to do basically it's going to be streaming. I'm going to be straight honest with people and say, hey, here's something that I've been given as a review copy. In order to get the review, you need to sort of help me out and click a link below or something like that. I'm not going to, restrict and say, oh, I just went out and got this. Unfortunately, I'm not in a situation like guys like Angry Joe, who can go out and buy all these games without needing to rely on review copies from publishers. I'm at that point where I rely on review copies from publishers unless it's something I really want, in which case I will go out and buy it. I went out and bought South Park's Stick of Truth recently. That I will be getting doing a review on at some point. So yeah, again, I'm just rambling. So basically, that's just been the update of Games Garage at this point in time. I will be working on some projects soon. I'm going to start scripting the first editorial vlog segment today. Hopefully later tonight I'll shoot one of those Pokemon pack opening videos that people seem to enjoy. And yeah, hopefully I will get, when I get that nice little piece of equipment from the States, I can start buying, actually recording games footage directly as I play to use in game reviews. So yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you for sticking with me so far. I know I've only got a very few subscribers. If the videos are enjoyable, please share them with people, leave comments. The only way that this place is going to grow is not only by my promotion of it. I need people to get out there and help me promote. The only way this grows is if we all work together. So until the next video, it's Mace. WTR Games Garage is the channel. Hopefully you stick around and see what's coming up next.